Nyankopon obo enoma bebre according to the Bible. Osi gidie na edi hunu say Hebrews chapter 11 we ase hodo no wode Nyankopon anumasem ene boy. That means there are so many worlds that are created here, and the most difficult understanding people on topics like these Christians. But in the Bible, there are a lot of references that makes it easier for you to understand these things.
You are watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, and the mightiest world platform. I'm always Queen Hadassah. Call me Empress Makida. We are purely educational platform, the greatest ever. And we are the mother of all spiritual platforms. Here, you will know and you will not know. And the BIA will be before we keep delving deeper into spirituality. We want to know ourselves, we want to liberate ourselves. It's a journey, it's an error we are trying to correct. So how do we go about it? That's why this platform is here. I am Revelations. I welcome you, love and hate. Yes, yes. Ya de baba bia cause an effect near the share wo kwan so me man krankra bia akwaba ai se na your first time me ma wakwaba omo wo platform yina omo so hwe guest mo so me ma wakwaba. Just like it and appreciate the fact that we have opened thy eyes. You do Bible mo wakwaba. Today we are discussing why every believer should understand herbal wisdom instead of labeling it diabolical. Say obi owo gidie bia mu no ese se otuminya enhahaba ho nimde na ogyae se ode eye mbrunsam na ode mabrunsam no abrunsam kro mo hwe eno de me na me so sorry. So this is what we are going to talk about. We have one of our brothers on set who is going to take us to my brother. I welcome you to Revelations.
Thank you.
Great. Today is your first day on this greatest platform.
Sure.
Please kindly pay obeisance to the followers, greet them and introduce yourself to us. If there are any loved ones you've left behind you want to say hello to, is equally allowed.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate, and every other person who's watching Revelations with Maame Grace. I really admire all of you, and I appreciate that today I'm privileged to be part of this particular great platform. And then I will say hi to all the Kelpro naturals who are watching all over the world. I have already informed all of you, we are over 15,000 people watching worldwide. And today I'm meeting one of the greatest person and the show. And she's very humble. So I think I'm also humbled meeting her. And at the same time, all of you, your support, the Kelpro disciples, every other person who's supporting, from dreamers to prayers to those who send the own energy they share with us. Thank you so much for supporting. Today, the reason why I am in Accra is to meet the Kelpro naturals. And today, we're going to talk about most of the important things that we need to be discussing, which most of the times we don't do. So as you watch me, I speak both languages, the Akan Chi and then English. Enti, mo shemi ewo Accra, mo Medina, mo Tema, mo Kaswa, mo Amasamai, mo beshia me airport in there. Yankopon shire mu nyina. I really appreciate all of you. And munim say nokre ne ye kan bre bia ye pe nokre. Enti ba bia ye kan nokre bia ye kohoko kan ye nokre. Na nipa onim nokre no hu nokre wo hu nokre so mfaso. Enti wa watena se wo betie no. Nyabere na te ase mamfa credo ento wadwene mu se wo nte ase bia apart from eno hwe ni wiase biem. Yese utie bebre se na Bible kan se mo so ahohom nyina nhwe na de eye no mo nso mu den. Sa wonya nso nhwe ya wontumi nka se enye akwanya wo de beso ahwe no nie Yankopon hira no nka ho. Sa wo pese uhumi a TikTok medin e de doc Kelpro DOC now the Kelpro KELPRO asoso. We are the keeper of the ancient wisdom that concerns herbs and how truthful you should be. Remember, righteousness is not a selfish treasury. Righteousness is not a selfish treasury. No matter how righteous you think you are, you still have to be creating impact. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's a long intro. Thank you too. And welcome. to Revelations.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, honestly. Abusia, I think it's going to be late. Hello, Kemini. The intro, yeah. Kelpro. I had to say, California, Kelpro. There's something called Kelpro, I know. Anyway, wait, generator. I know you're Kelpro.
You don't have such.
You are watching the biggest and the largest one of our brothers. So, what exactly are you?
I will say I am an African evangelist.
One African evangelist. What's the source of your powers?
Powers.
Whatever you call it.
Well, talents. I think I'm utilizing my talents. And I know that if you expand your talent, it turns into power. And so I'm expanding the naturally given talent I was born with. Everything I do today, I was born with them.
You are born with them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the knowledge you are going to share with us today, what's the source?
Well, the source is my own thoughts that I get from going high up in the spiritual understanding. And the next one is the Bible. And sources from just reading from famous people who spoke sense. So I'm mixing all together to see if I can make sense here.
So natural ability, research.
Yes. And natural intuition.
And one natural ability.
Okay,
so
sure.
Natural ability is natural intuition.
Yeah.
Artificial intuition.
Sure, I'm sure.
Oh my God. Okay, so your intro was quite lengthy and very, very touching.
Yeah, thank you.
So you said that nobody should put a padlock in their brain to think that what they know or what they believe in is the only thing that exists.
Sure, very important.
Tell us 5 things that you think exist that humans don't value it or humans condemn them.
Well, one of them I would say is the fact that destiny exists. Destiny, it's something that should be studied, known, and understood. But I see that today our understanding has changed because before, when you give birth, there were systems in Africa that you get to see a wise person to look at the destiny of your child and tell you what you should be expecting. But today, there are no other people like that. If you go to the Bible, when Jesus was born, I know in my church we call Jesus Yeshua, which is the original Hebrew name that we've all have heard. And so I use Yeshua. So when he was born, there were people who went to see him and they went to talk about what he was coming to do. It is recorded in the Bible. And so these things tells us that it is almost compulsory that if you must follow the same leader, we should have a system that looks into our existence. But today we don't have. So when you akwala no even a chirade no kra jan hospital e ma mototwene, but before ye de beba fie na ye besi adua according to that wo no ne krada na ye dua no ene na communicate. I think this thing should be here today. The understanding should be proper now. But anyhow, the next other thing is the fact that Nyankopon obo enoma bebre according to the Bible. O si gidie na edi hunu say Hebrews chapter 11, we are hodo no what the Nyankopon anumasem and a boy. That means there are so many worlds that are created here. And the most difficult understanding people on topics like these are Christians. But in the Bible, there are a lot of references that makes it easier for you to understand these things. So the next one is that knowing that there are different worlds that are created. The third one is knowing that it is possible that somebody can go and come back again without thinking that it was the same body. Why? Because if I am a creator and I want to create something, and whatever I plan to create fails in the process, the understanding, the reason, the purpose for my creation is still in my head. So the next thing I create may embody a different kind of structure, but will still have the same reason why I created it. So if it's a Gary machine, it must definitely give me Gary at the end of the day. Anybody who fails to understand this cannot even set up an empire on earth because it is a simple understanding that leads from there to here. Now, the next other thing I think that exists that we don't know is that everything that God created has a code. either a code to understanding it or code to using it, or just knowing when to stay away. That's one. Then the fourth other thing is that I also believe that some people are gods, although all of us can be, but as it stands now, some people will be. According to Psalm 82 verse 6, it says that ye are gods. But there was a clause afterwards that because of something, you would die like humans. So the mistake that is there for us not to understand. So I would say the knowledge that exists, which we don't see it important. And then maybe the last one would be diet is spiritual. It exists.
Diet?
It's spiritual.
The food we eat.
Yes.
You are watching The Biggest. People are asking, we have some kind of rules on this, that when you come here and it is not your brand and you don't have eye problem, you remove your spectacles. So I want to know whether it is your brand. Nobody has ever seen your eyes on any platform before, or you can remove it.
Well, somebody have seen my eyes before, but it depends on what I'm talking about. Normally, if I'm going to be high in spirit, I prefer to wear something.
Anything, any reason for that? We are learning from you.
I think that eye contact is very important when it comes to spirituality, right? Me looking into your eyes straightly means something than if I am looking behind through a veil.
What is something we want to know? Because if we are sitting on a spiritual platform, and you
so we can go all out. That's what
that's what I'm saying. So I don't see why you should have a veil.
Okay.
So explain to me. So if I understand, it's a rule we have here. But if they understand, so explain for us to see if we can.
Okay. So I think that my eyes are connected to my brain. If I am allowed to look elsewhere here, I will be distracted. I won't be confused on this show, but I'll be distracted on thoughts. Therefore, I may be saying a lot of things which are relevant but aren't important now. But this, I have connected it to my understanding that the moment I put on this, I am fixated on one thing, and I can be looking at you like this for 3 hours without making mistakes. If I take it out, my eyes will keep moving around.
How long have you been doing this?
14 years.
And you don't have control over yourself?
I do.
You have to look for mediator or something.
I have a control.
So why do you have to control your thoughts and your brain with spectacles? Tell me.
It's not the spectacles itself. It can be anything. I can put the nyanya on my head and remove the spectacles. But I chose to be on the spectacles today.
I want to know the reason. It's not by
That's
force,
what I'm saying. I have made up my mind that when I come
Why have you made up? Are you running away from me?
No, really.
So what is it about?
No, really.
Because we are just two here. And if you are doing this, it is because of me. That's what you are saying.
No,
Simply put, let's leave it. Wear your spectacles, your googles. Wait, I was your you.
Thank you.
Matry. Also, it means to be forced because he has to be free and flow.
Thank you.
I welcome us once again. Oh, why Barry Damalanko. So tell me, you said you are what evangelist?
African evangelist.
What's the difference between African evangelists and where evangelists? Which evangelists again? How many evangelists do we have?
We have missionaries who are evangelists.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am born and raised in Africa, and I am an evangelist of the gospel of Africans. Okay. The gospel for Africans.
Okay. So what do you use? Do you use the Bible?
Yeah, I do. I use the Bible. That's the main thing. And the next other thing, I write my own Bibles.
You write your own Bibles. Okay, you are challenging me and Trump. Anyways, so what exactly is your mission? What is your source of power? And for the evangelism, not for you as a person.
Yeah, I guess.
And what is your destination? And what are you preaching to your people? And what is their reward?
Okay. So my power, the source, is the creator. That I believe that it is very, very possible that there should be a power that is bigger than me in whatever sense. Because I can see, can feel, but there are times those things doesn't work. So whoever is able to make sure that happens, I have to. So per my knowledge till now, I have realized that there is a name called Yahweh. So I have believed in that name. And I have used the name to do a lot of things, and it has worked. Okay. Therefore, I do not have to look for any other thing, since all I wanted is my thing should work for me. So I don't have any other source. Like, I don't depend on any other physical or spiritual means
Yahweh.
of... Yeah, when I say that's it, that's Yahweh.
Okay. So what's your destination? Like, what's your destination? You and your people.
Yeah, me and my people are looking forward to bringing back the things that were supposed to be, which are not. For example, the ancient way of lifestyle in Africa, how herbal lifestyle was in Africa, and now how worshiping God is, or was, is now and was. So we're going to make sure that we bridge the difference. So my people will get to a point where they will understand that the world is not a theater for you to watch movies, but it is a playground or a ground for you to start creation. So we are going to change a lot of things that are supposed to be changed by telling them the importance of those things and then what we are going through now. So it will make it easier for everybody to be part. If I just tell people to follow me, it's different from if I change them. So for example, if I am to prepare something for you to take for sleeping, I'll prepare it in front of you and let you know how to prepare it. So when you come tomorrow and I'm not here, you can prepare your own sleeping fial. So
that's not the question. What is your destination? Where at the end? Where will you people be? People have heaven. People have hell. Where is your destination?
Okay, final destination. Well, I believe in heaven, but in a different way. That when you take the synopsis in the Bible about what heaven should be, it's about peace, it's about joy, it's about happiness, it's about living forever, it's about not hurting people, loving more and caring. So if we get to a point where we can all understand how to love, to care, to live in harmony, in peace, the heaven is here. Besides, the Bible says that the heaven is in you. Therefore, we believe that we must first have the heaven here on earth, not as if an established place, but a state of mind where people will think that it is possible to ever think that Maame Grace is hungry and I want to get her food without she telling me. Because that's the story we have about heaven. If I say, "Come to me, mani betina fufu siwo," so that's fine. How do I practice this to see if it will work? What you ho, mahu se bia wonyam, enti mahu se kombede obi a okondo kontomire abomune ampesie, right? So I will go and look for the kontomire abomu sometimes by looking into your face or by you saying, say, kaminya kontomire abomune ampesie and kamedio. I heard it. I didn't come to you. I went straight. I get you the kontomire abomu and then. So you will now believe that it is possible that one day I can just sit down and say, I want to eat fufu and rere kwai after this, and it will happen. Else, it will be difficult for me to believe that tomorrow, what you can never do today. So I tell people, you cannot be raising bulldog 6 in your house when you can feed the guys who could steal in your area. So that's our mission, that we will have the heaven here, not an established institution. Then it will warrant us to wait in course. If in case whatever we've heard about the coming heaven will come, we are already citizens. So we are getting the citizens.
Since you are also worshiping Yahweh and you are also using the Bible, so you are saying, can I call you a Christian?
I can be called a Christian just to be part of them, but my thoughts will be different.
Why? Tell me, explain why they are different from you in thought.
So I cannot say I'm a Jew because I don't go to Jewish temples. And I cannot also say I'm not a Christian because currently I fellowship with Christians. And then what I'm in is not a church. It's a movement where I do myself, like let's say on a Sabbath day, I would go to a place just like maybe if you were a Christian, you would go to like Pentecost church. Wherever I go, on Sabbath day, we have a place we meet. But even that is not registered as a church. So, but we go there to learn. So I would say that I do not have a specific connection with Christian and without Christians. What I am standing in is printing my own path, the path that connects exactly with the path of the Asian people, Moses and all those people that are here.
So right now you are not telling us where you belong. Bible ankasa kura kan say the ordinary nine bakusi ade bakusi and no nyashi we ready you know. Yeah. So where do you belong actually?
So that's what I'm saying, that I belong to believers. The believer shouldn't be.
Who do you term a believer?
Yes, somebody who listens to.
Who do you term a believer?
Who I term a believer is somebody who believes in the existence of God's creation and His purpose. So whoever believes in the fact that here on earth you are here for a purpose. 1, 2, you are here by someone, a power that is mightier than you. 2, you are here to do something. You are a believer of what is here. The earth is made up of a lot of things. And if you believe in them, you are a believer of the earth, because you cannot believe in anything that doesn't exist whilst you exist.
What's the difference between this belief and the belief of Christians?
So yeah, so Christianity, it's simple, that you follow the steps of Christ. That is the Christianity with the statement, but the understanding is different.
Tell us.
Good. So the statement Christianity in explanation is me telling you that I am a Pentecostal church member and that I'm a card-bearing member of the church, and every Sunday I go to church, I pay my tithe, I pay my everything, and then you will see me doing it. That is it. If the Pentecost church says that, say menye moba na say menye ne ho ade a eye bone asoro no betuma asen, I have to do everything to make sure that metimi no oba da kora, all they're looking forward to is menye moba no da. If I can't do that, then I have to choose 1-2 ways, either to abort say oba no nyima, and now say to let the oba no give birth and leave the church. Now if I am in the Pentecost today, I would be a Christian when I join them to fellowship. That is the understanding. But if I get
your room, you do something else.
Good. So if I get a woman pregnant and the Pentecost church says that, they would omit to me saying, now the only option is to make sure say na I will leave the church. Na mama ba now. So here you cannot put me in there. But where I am to menso me because anya sorry bia na wo say utimi kwanyimo ba bra wonye ne ho ade na oba o meje.
So say na nkasa sorry na nkasa. Any movement. What is the difference?
Difference in say movement no ye need specific rigid rules. Say bia Maame Grace o share white a wontimi metena ha. Oba ha na o share wig a wontimi metena ha. What one wontimi metena, there's nothing like that. In movement, it comes with ideas and learning. And he said, okay, I need to take what will help me. Now I follow principles. Now they are building my brabo. That is movement. But in church, I deal when you so. You must always leave this thing here. Sebebo biti apai no kora, let it be there. We are why you say by you trape. We are a triatedom. They will label you. Anytime be a ubehu bibi. Who said this thing is a bit bigger than what they are discussing. If you bring it out, they will say, we challenging penny for. Keep quiet. No matter what you see. I meet people who say, let me huna de panse, say me huna de, just because wakwaya suffocate wa sorry beam. And wakwaya suffocate one. So when you say, also on die who say, and will be any fra or ha, or baha no sana yade, adiachi, the same person came. Now suffocate wa kobompa, so when you see there being yes, we must scan on mope, manokakra. No moment is kind of oko. Meanwhile, the thing was supposed to happen. Nanka peja kwa na talent. This is just a real life story I'm telling you, and I face them on a daily basis. But I don't know whether to be able to tell you exactly what I do. That's the problem. That's why so certain questions may not be. It may be coming as you go along, but I might not be specific or
why
too
specific. Why won't you be specific? Because
I won't understand what I will say now if I don't tell you exactly what I want to say. Some of the things, if they are said before, narrated, it looks concave afterwards, and you might turn a truthful person to be, a liar, if you don't take your time for the whole story to play off.
So is it cha-cha we are doing?
No, really. We are going to land at exactly what is in your direction here for everybody else who wants the revelations.
So when you die, you people are here, like reincarnation. Or what? I want to know.
No. I do not believe in when you die. One of us better na ha. What I believe in is that so Bible more say na adifo no nyina ehye nkom bedru Yohani suboni so. Na say mugu so retwen Elia obeba na ene me ka che mo se waba na one no. The one no referring to John the Baptist. So here is the understanding. John the Baptist. Na so one Elia na, how do we connect it? John the Baptist Jezebel penso no rule ye. Oye na jum friends Elijah. Jezebel penso no rule ye. Owie okum Baal asofo. Eno achi John the Baptist buy abra ewiase no so amane. So you take physical aspect. Sorry mfa say Old Testament ye kasa oba ye ba New Testament say translating say ejina homa sorry na esom. So when you come here, the Jezebel at John the Baptist time sorry na ayira no
Elijah's time.
John the Baptist time make say later on. So John the Baptist time no Jezebel no sorry no man na amane no and nipa na omomane yen so no John the Baptist akoka ho asem say there e was
Adani asori no
ene yakunu mu oba nso bekum John the Baptist. So me no me kan we emfa no kwa. So but Christianity can say oh normal it drew baby ho asa wo ye adison bi na person ho han wa no ko to now their support no we twitwa ho but they drew real life certain say you know say why did he say that and now people don't want. For example Bible mu kan Yesu ka say mo aboatia be fro enso ntimi nya wo hwe statement no it is not just by hearing it is by understanding and me that's how I understand this is how I understand it say okay meti we minim no ma bibia me na kire me say utu ntantasuo hini na wo de hwentia ka ho na se wo de tweta ka ho na wo che na wo ye no moto a wo betimi e de afra wo kokko adisa wo ebe wo 40 minutes kra obewu wo ho. So now how do I actualize this statement in the Bible? Me mate asem no but say ya wo nyam ben me ba ma sha ase edi ntantasuo hini ti wo no ben me no wantima anyam hwe wo so ye kristoni wo de anesa wo bompae wo no be ka wi a ne ya bompae am ne ya catch us say yam fa onko hospital. Who was proactive? Who used the real meaning of the Bible? No kind.
As a Bible, no, and the why mistake one can hear. Now can so what from one fat and so natural. How are you going to know this? 10 so plus wow from. Now the 10 so only bell 40 minutes no cockrasa some number.
Into the Bible can
say. Yes. And so be say we come sukuya. Ni mu say yeah.
Into the Bible can say. Nimudia me my ni enti.
Nti no ma wuwi.
We twa wona go. So what that means is that if you are reading the Bible now do ho na o ka say nimudia me my ni enti a it means that you have to go back and ask the question nimudia ben na me here. So somehow no you cannot blame the Bible entirely. Why? Because you kind Prof Kwams Akiola at the choro exams pass it. Sometimes you see what you are writing is gibberish, but you just have to write it for the whatever writing to give you your So if you decide to do your life like that, oh yeah, who
hey,
yes.
If you decide to do your life like that, who ye huhuni, who reading your money try to say graphic.
No. Silent person, Michelle. Exactly.
Nyamina me kan o, ono no kan.
Me na me kan.
So one baby is an
I am the ancient prince of Africa.
You are the dear?
Ancient prince of Africa.
African you king we hana wo be prince.
Yeah, prince.
Na one a king. You ni ancient king. Why are you saying you are ancient prince?
Yeah, it is wisdom throne so.
Emba be hunu na ya wa. Me hunu na ya wa.
Obi tu be hunu.
I'll just press back. I'll bet it. The greatest. Okay, so let's get into your topic.
Okay.
Now you've made us to understand who a believer is. Okay. Now I have so much to ask you, but we are 28 minutes gone, and your topic too is very important to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask about God. I wanted to ask about destiny. I wanted to ask about what Yahweh got to do with Ancients and what Yahweh got to do with Sidia and
all of that.
All of that.
Yeah.
But yes, but your topic is equally huge. So I would suspend those questions and then for you to teach your topic. Maybe when they give you life, then I will take advantage and then go into that. Then we'll continue because your topic is huge. Why every believer should understand herbal wisdom instead of labeling it diabolical? Why do you say so?
I think that bibi anywhere we no we asia any mfiti asia now we are the first person away enti no so obefre ho gidi ni a etwa se obisa se gidi na okutamu no point na di kan ejidi wom Bible ka say mon kai mon panyimfo a wo ka mo Nyankopon asem mon hwe omo abrabo awieye na mon sua omo gidie enti se me gidi se Moses ba wiase a de Moses ba ye na eye se ya de na misua film a de na nipa be hu wo me ho. And so I believe that it is very important that everybody who believes in something to produce something from what they believe in, it should be positive.
It should be positive.
Whatever you believe
but
in.
But not negative.
Not negative.
So how do we get balance?
Yes.
If that's what you think.
Yes. So what I know is that existence is all about understanding. We may not agree today, but if we understand that whatever I'm going to do is certainly what will not hurt you, there's never going to be a problem.
If you should believe that.
I should believe that whatever I'm going to do will only make you happy, but not hurt you.
How do you know?
That's what I'm saying. If I believe that, that is what I should be doing. I will channel my energy into thinking, reconnecting, unlearning and relearning about who Maame Grace is.
So you don't get me hurt?
No, so I don't get you hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. If I don't know what is called hurt, and you don't hurt me, how would I know you are doing me good or bad? I must experience both to be able to determine that this person is this or that. That's what we call balance.
That's true.
Yeah.
This century is not the first century. All of us have existed in a previous century, all of us today who are watching. Now, my century here talks about just a year. So anybody who is 1 year old has been hurt before. So if they heard about me today, whatever that they've seen in their past that was pain to them is what we call hurt. Now we know it and we know how it felt. So there is everybody who is listening to me who already knows what hurt is. All what we need now is that we know how to feel good and how to feel bad. But let's rather choose how to feel good so that you have already been hurt before, no matter what. You've been hurt before, no matter what. I have too. They have too. Everybody else, your viewers have too. So who is the newest person here? We can ask questions, but some may be considered rhetorical now. Why? Because our viewers are already overriding that. So what we have to do now is to focus on the emphasis of how to bring the balance, like you asked. Yes, what I do is to tell people the possibility of doing good instead of bad. So it doesn't become easier for you to do bad instead of thinking or planning to do good.
Is this for only a group of people, or you think, or is for only human, or is for the entire universe?
Yes. The main story is for the entire universe. But the first target is humans, because those are the easiest to talk to. So
you feel you can talk to humans and extend it to the universe to understand this?
Sure.
Including gravity?
Very fast.
How? Explain.
Okay, so I think that activities changes those things that you mentioned, the gravity and whatever. Activities on Earth changes them. So, for example, if I want to experience rain here, this place is Tema Community 20, right? So if I want to experience rain here, that in the next 3 years, I want us to experience rain in Tema Community 20 more than any other community. And I have the power to control how people think. What I have to do is to start looking at what makes rain fall and start telling and educating the people to plan and work on how to make that, to make sure we have rain.
Make it straightforward. What will you tell the people? How do we make rain fall?
So I will tell the people that river bodies, clean river bodies attract rainfalls. I will tell people that the trees that we have, the forest, is connected to rain, with which there are already signs over that. Cyclonic rainfall and all of that, we all know. Therefore, I won't be stressing myself over there. Now, we know that there are no forests around, like our forest reserves have been destroyed. We cut down trees anyhow. We destroy anything we want. So I will focus on telling people the benefit of planting trees and making sure that they grow, and not cutting tree anytime you wish because you think you planted it. Therefore, with time, if I want to say today, I want to pray for it to rain, because I've already set the miracle in process, my miracle will happen.
The basis of it.
Yes.
So you've laid everything down.
Sure.
So you know that there are trees, there are rivers, clean rivers.
Yes.
The place can attract rain. So when you say then,
yes.
So
yes.
now why a miracle? Because I also phobia in Israel. Some time ago now. Oh, first I try to ticket here. Now we try to a glass door no. senses ebie ya o say me honam kora tumi biu do me say papa jam oyale nkrofo na di na chi ni to bom nsem kwa me say ye da ben Africa anya easy o we plan we na asi ombeka say nyame na e cost this they just we have everything in place just mix the chemical and make things happen e bomb pa intimpa emfa so was ni the way it is.
And it depends on the type of prayer.
What type? Give me 3 types. Give me 1 useless one and 2 good ones.
Okay.
I always look for.
One useless prayer is shouting and repeating words.
Like
you're just making noise. Like, for example, Christian tongues. It's a very useless prayer, with all due respect. Why? Because you are not saying anything. I know a lot of people who speak tongues who knows they don't understand and do not even know they're speaking.
But it's not that they know they don't understand. Biblically, they said we are not supposed to understand. It's a language we are talking to Yahweh God. So what are you saying?
Well, those who translate that part missed the real translation because it did not anywhere say that we are not supposed to. They say the person who is speaking to his God. That's what it means. Not I'm not supposed to understand. Because after he said that, kasafofro kasa. Na de ugina won chen na ntia obeye den na wagi atum se bia o kan wi obeka se enye ho until the o can say so you may be cursing me so I cannot say amen to say me mawura son dem na elder will say wa wote ha tio wa wote ha wo yire a wo mpena yankopon be kun na manfo aka amen men kan da
because who
yeah because me too me wom. Yes, me too. Me one penalty.
Matthias, like my I understand.
Like easy, say me. I won't put the curse there to wait for me.
Exactly. Baby, I may come and say, "Oh, mumra no mo busu no na kill you."
I won't do that. I won't do that. I can make an intentional law right now. Now, search me. Instead of focusing on telling you, Maame Grace, I'm still new in this business. So if I make mistake, correct me. If I say,
easy.
Me catch you say, oh man, her be a man being say yeah. No, I won't.
Papa bi oba ha kremoni o o se oye malam na me bisa ne say on kan 1 2 3 mami on kan 1 2 3 mami wo Arab kasem
okay
so what say we
malam they just say yeah sure
and all kind 1 2 3 no wo Hausa kasem na me say me pe Hausa me pe the Quran
the Quran e bia na Hausa
woman no starting tau foul o wie na me je so pias apparently they all kind enya 1 2 3
sir
and how you see ABC the idea afra. Papa bebu mi funa more platform isu. Many we mesanje so crappy out. We just need to know the good ones near the
good ones, good
two,
prayers.
Is it two?
Two. Okay. First good prayer is to be thankful. It's a good prayer. A prayer doesn't have to be requesting. And yet and be an obompire OGBB. Sometimes we my das empire by asedampaye. Being thankful for your life, for the existence of the things you see, for the benefit. Mean say, Christo ni bia bompa ye bebre, esra die bebre no. Mempe wasam. Nyese metan wo, mempe wo Christo nti ase na asem. Ade ntia, de wo ye no. Wo man Yankopon bre. Se ati we. Sa de bechi, ni nyina yakọ Flagstaff House. Ni ese John Mama. We say me yafunu ye me ya, na wo so aba meti ye me ya, na we aba me na ye me ya. A demonstration against the president. And Mami Misao say, yes, sir, does it mean the president is... So if we go every day to church to demonstrate against God, it means he's not performing. So whatever understanding you have about your God that always forces you to demonstrate against him is lesser of yourself, talk less of the God.
That's huge. That's huge. Okay, so you are teaching us why we should understand herbal wisdom and stop labeling it diabolical.
Yeah. And right now, what I want to say is that I see that Ajumadiye, Africa for Ajumadiye, because what I'm saying, these things are coming in from way back like 3 years. I'm remembering a lot of things right now. But funny, somehow, and I say, you na me phone number na me frɛ Maame Grace ombehu manager ho pa sem shares be baby wadu no kwan bia so wosika timi hwɛ sɛ metimi ya ade bi na opema sem na ɛya nhwɛ akra obetima toka akyem na metimi ya na toka akyem a adwuma na adi ba sɛ me nso menim sɛ semino nante a ebe mo wa di yi more na wote ase e bia wo so nim na me no nante na 3 months boom watra triple of babia waduru a adwuma so ayeden
adi obi
mo se ubodua ebe chew se me bodua ebe cheme nti uhia oba na say this guy we ni mu be de hwene to hwene na ntu na okope no na ono so brand we hwene na ebe wone ho. So the mindset no yeah at the corner.
But the other it makes you or makes you or make you.
Yes.
Hey, ready you wo.
Nti say onu nya o na wo say ebisi da okobodua.
Wo na wo Jimmy.
Eh direct.
Sorry.
Direct.
Direct.
Why are you doing it? Didn't you aware? Because sa na nka wokoye no. Na ye de ayo. So you keep quiet. Enti no I've realized time I say dwene side we ho no was na me ye mobile money 2015 thereabouts na me ye mobile money na adwuma we na me ye na me shedam pie me wodam ho a o frame me say o enro wantimanda so wantimanda no akokọ mesa ne gova haban ono ma obeda automatically ono ma obeda nyese ugidi a ugidi o
there is a haban no de ewo mu no so that's it.
Good. So it was there and na me ye mobile money na me wo ho na nkofo bia frame me o frame me na o say my ye mistake oh no o say why we need promotion MTN promotion enti ye be ma ska 5 million ni amount airtime 150 cedis ni amount mobile phone ni amount so when I got excited but Mr. T mobile money business in every 1 year enti no I should have been thinking say the airport na my year in less than 1 year much we any promotion my enjoying is when I share say fan say oh possible is part of those things say MTN for crowd for more we enti no say nanya me adom na mo de bibi bremi I should take it in peace. Wha otimi scam me 500 cedis. Tifiri ho ba na me dwene ho. Me frɛ akwa na okache me say eye madufudie nti na otimi kam me. So I was like, okay, it is no longer funny. Mantie, me say ye bi another one. Yes, that's how the Christopher your thesis here and I will connect it. Say 2016 na me say me toka. Nti me hu this the who matters nkete ewo Gigi na Gigi no so say me picking the phone number me in the chat no the guy was communicating and the kind of English he speaks says Moses Camus no mo style mo come bro for na utimi chi omontem. This guy was fluent and he could speak standard English, so the way and the story was very very akwado dada me aduru ba bi ma me can say I know that you are lying but I have bought your story. I just want to waste the money. Now, Honto. You understand what I'm saying? As someone now cannot boy, I feel it. But story now, they are man
deserve a reward.
Where ni cousin be a rape will be. I must say I cut 2 days no accord them no osuti ni so. Mamete. So if this one my journey one and but edru baby no. Sa first one here humo bro. Any my personal nature. Odika no so the freaking tampon na breme wo brekum odru close to techima no odi free no so the free himfa kintampo oya ben brekum sorry techima no
police go bechi na ma why you
of friend say we friend say the charge battery no alternator asay entiro ho na adwene ne sha say me apply na ye adwuma dada but na me say ebetumi aye possible they just allow I want to learn something betumi sha da yes enti o sha say alternator na say na me say okay me wo guys wo techiman baby also wo no 5 minutes ride my friend no on first camera wo ho na to alternator no betumi assist o why not say you see I have to go back to my hometown and then I feel all of a sudden voice no asesa kosoro na me say okay my brother I understand that you want to scam me I'm ready for you to scam me but be flexible. Don't stress me. Me this kind of man. My this is this kind of free. Me and Kasa. What's there me? Come the better because I feel like God has been good to me. Let me be kind today. Nti na matie wa nyese me nisan sama o kan ye tro. Masana no ajolof wo fie. Sa oba no anya bi adi. Oni bi ntia. Me ye papa na to ho da ache. Ye wuntia. But oye mistake. O say if I lie to you, let God punish me and my children.
So omuni say God nya hwe. Eno na ye omu mistake no.
So and so that's the point. Now, God, why? Because he had said the word, and the word became spirit.
Exactly.
But my problem is that Akwalano is now connected. Such an innocent boy. So that is what is happening. So my understanding is that let's come out from the Bible font. Let's stand on playgrounds.
Face fact, reality.
Into the all kind of matter. Let's see it here. So we see Peter, Odu Capernaum, and then the sunsum told ni person or sorry, me, assume I'm Peter. I want my sunsum to raise somebody. The day it does, I believe that.
Because no musu ye nipa.
Yes. I don't think say akwa we otibi sika ntwa obi aso be wo kronkron ya cheme. Me two e den pass me to tire ba obi. Na Peter timi sika hehu.
Etwa na so.
What I say na se still ano Yankopon use na. It means that whatever I do now, it has got nothing to do with the use God is going to use me. Therefore, I have to only think positive. Because at the end of the day, in some
common sense, way and simple knowledge.
That's all. Sana me gene. Into the woman here, you know, I don't believe in chain. I believe in this. Why? In the sense, you know, me cry ahem. 2, SI me come say, you know, me feel some kind of difference in me. I cannot explain all the things I feel, but I feel good. Therefore, we a friend is saying, nyenya, me nana, enyini chemi, no ben Yankopon chemi. There's no generation whose first generation was worse than said that you be a first generation, you're better.
Definitely.
And the Bible really affirms it. So these are the things that keep me hooked somehow. That Bible na ma quite what about Yankopon chen we use Bible and if you are a pastor and you do not believe in herbal medicine, then you should look for your God, because the God of the Bible believes in herbal medicine.
You are watching the biggest. Onyame abade nyina na wate ho no de ama nipa say yenje. So still e bi ye bone. I want me to mean to survive na yeden.
Yes. So this is what a misunderstanding. For example, me wo product be am here recently. I think that I have to make sure you get it before I leave Accra. So one no ma there na me nton bi. Aye. So one no ma onim de ntia. I know that you will see something.
Okay.
And I want to try.
So I want to, you know,
and I'll feel free and tell you all the ingredients that you can use anything to check. Now I want to tell you, my friend, my 2D motto. I will never change the name. People said, "You're detox powder." And I'm saying, you don't decide what I say. Where's our spirit? The fact that when you say it today, it's powerful. The true meaning of a name is the knowledge of that thing and not the mentioning.
Now we buy shilajit. People ship loads of shilajit. Shilajit is motto. Over 100 herbs. It's just the understanding and the words.
Yes.
That's
so
when you
I
say
prefer
motto,
say yakamoto. So what I say?
I don't know susum.
Mo until when I say motto, people the type of testimonies I hear, so they because I be like, is it the same product that I know and I had the for? But when you call it just powder, it doesn't even work like that. At the end of me, no. So we take it here, automatically, you feel that you are energized, and it can take you to the next morning.
I need it for gym.
Oh, we need problem.
Allah.
Only problem.
Man, I walk by my dad.
I'm me bad rough.
Allah. You're watching the biggest and the largest. So, as for herbs, a herbs issue is a little bit difficult to talk about with believers. But in actual fact, you cannot condemn any herb and still be eating cabbage and lettuce and the rest. It's still herbs. But I don't actually know why. But I don't also blame them. Because the way herb things are flying on the internet, how fake and sometimes it be so embarrassing.
Disgusting.
Yes. Sometimes you can't also complain. You can't also complain why people should see it as diabolical or something. Because ultimately, who said the ebinumu ye pa de anu yedi, enu so ye be anything. Because nipa wure fi bibi mu, nipa eni daso e free bibi mu. Se onipa bi de ade no edada ni bebre buru so a afi na ne wure ato.
Yes.
What you say? Because ade ye obi de edi kane or fan say ye bibi na esi. But say ye nipa no to waso, ye nipa no to waso na fe na be ma ye den aba bebu.
Yeah.
So inti eno so ye nya so ye ka ho.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Inti de mi hu nie. Mi hu say we those who think positive have to unite with positivity and pose threats to the negative energy. Yenya yesusu say ade no da so ye papa. I was see ye ni yie no. I was see a kambum. ne ma ya hoɔden a ɛyɛ yɛ de yi ahoɔden no epem de asɛe enye no enkoto baabi na fe ayɛ mmere amade na dwene mu da hɔ anka ono an yehia no ahunu nokore.
You are watching The Biggest 18 years ago. You know Noni, right?
Sure.
Noni plants.
I do.
And you making who no inspire Ghana. Na papa bi or internet no making noise about it. No talk fear brochire neighbor. Bottle satam na ne boyedin.
Yeah.
And I make a trend say the omo ye fear brochire ba na ye flavor no mudi egu su. No mudi ababa dia me ye no. Me ye me obeba no na my jene gallons bebre na me share
natural ones.
Natural ones.
Okay.
Ya na me ye wo fie.
Okay.
Enti afede na no beto. Ebi etumi ye 200 but 2000 bottles no wa befa. Afedru ba bi no. Ontia meka. Me kwa kan ye no starting self or condemn media. Me ye no.
Ah okay, wo de no.
No befa koton. Na no befa me ya ono ana no befa from Gulf City. Me ya no wa befa ebi 2000 bottles or koton no this. On face kan mba na me ni nya we no. Na fe me ya me yes me ton ma de wo fe ni started making bad way about it. Na me beja na ma wantumi so anya bi anton besi nne. To those who were benefiting from it no kra enya benefit ni ebium nti sometimes no it's not that ade ani mboaye but behaviors na eya ye de taye chire no so e block ye bebre nti afa de me be chire me chire nkrofo bebre se nkrofo bebre kra ye so eno so na ma ye nji herbs no endi recently kra be kaya obi de eduro bi call radio station or something like that for advert. Apparently it was just water. And or they call you
a lot of that.
Na domo ya advert. Nipa no ya advert na
coffee powder. Because coffee powder and you say we have Basti binu mo sunya no sa ono okuta coffee powder mo beji hotel ni boys na anajo no mo na coffee powder no. Na ye de egwedi no mo de na makura say ekoko aduro. You see, this is the problem,
but the
right?
The point is, what are you doing to the souls?
Yes, that's the point. The point, no, is all of us are ready to, no, most of us, I don't know if you say all or most, are ready to do everything for money and nothing for our people. That's why. Because it is easier. This way you make the money. But what I believe in is that, and I'm very scared about this understanding. Ton oyadie nenya anuodro. Sell your sickness and get it cured. This is your water. Please, can you touch it? So I'm selling back your water to you. So whatever you said you got when I took your water, you will get it when you touched it. So if semiti it's all about money. Na mi hu obi an owa chacha, my jiniska or the chacha na be sheme na ase. Obi a watcho my jiniska or the cho abesi o obi a wo yafuniade my jiniska or the yafuniade abesho and yade. How many sickness am I buying?
Hey!
Because a demand and supply.
Hey!
So if you demand more and you refuse to supply, it remains with you and it can be choked or expired. And a choky scent can kill.
That is huge. I didn't yet. Sorry. The truth of the matter is, if somebody is not conscious, actually, he wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
They are me pan and me pay to hell with whatever that will happen. So, for episode ni na fa bom tofa. You know, so the mama so na me no. Said the tibia ni say me ma beka. Ochira de di cream bi ba ha no na.
Yeah.
Wo de ye wechi a but me catch them say me mpa de e bon. Na cream ni ye when you put it at your back me travel a lot. Nti ya mechi. Wo de yes so about 30 minutes. Na pain ni na akọ but the scent means wo be ya wo ye wi ansa wa kodware. But under normal circumstances me wo pain wo mechi. Na me I would prefer to finish bathing then me ye na my if I will sleep or something like that. Nti me catch them plane. Say duro ni de ye. But me, I don't like the scent. Me party bones are like. Into the banner, yeah, make some money. I will say it. Or some man, no, so me man, make us a menu, miss a menu. What am I telling you? Miss me, catch you plane. I'm not going to lie to you. The banner, no, yeah, make some money. Aye, and it says if I win na bom tofa. Na kasa chire and the opesa will come we are settle was here. Na ebwe we are seeing nipan so. Na fe mi bi so omo do beba life no mo bi se bisa questions a
Okay, me that's it. The can Maame na was say what ye tum say me ma waduro na obenom.
Say me ka kire omo, me de be kire omo na ma no me num na bibi ya me amonko no so.
Mo me that's
Eye so a e ba be ka.
Me that's it. Eno ankasa Marine mani age wo ho pa. Yeah, I'm really very happy. And I can't believe this is Maame Grace.
It's me. People say they don't believe. It's me.
Yes.
Yo.
So, in fact, Abrochi for they were very anxious wanting to watch this show.
Yeah, they watch.
Yes, and Mami Chacha Munina, Bogas for Yamunina, mostly program with money.
Yeah, they watch.
I know that I'm saying what you want.
They watch. So when they show it, that's when we will know.
Sure. So, in a nutshell, no, about the MMA the MMA penya, and it's a way is created on purpose. Whether we call it creation or existence, it's all the same. What we are in is what we are in. The woman and the woman. Share the bit me. That's the first understanding. So be babe come me ho. I tell them that a bibi drew wo because who now ye bibi ni. Ye ni a bibi drew for ho. And ye ni abrofu drew for ho. Abrofu drew for bruni. Na bibi drew ye for bibini. So ye bibini everything that you will do is a bibisem. When you shift directly or subtly from that bibi drew and answer a bibini kwan so per waira. Whatever you are doing is for the other side. So because you invested a lot of time in there. But so ye bibini just by being bibini a benefit for you keke. Inti me wo platforms I'm a creative. Yeah, WhatsApp platforms, Telegram. And I'm what TikTok. Now what I do is that so what chat me or join me WhatsApp group. Me train you on the pictures of herbs. We ubohu say na bia matwa na me de atoso. We your friend nyanya. So na maka we ne ye say na ba no ye de yesay na ba de emre ye no. So ba person na se chia otimi yam na de ahye ho na se ache. French ni be kan lovoke tap. So and 2% echia obe yusu afi we no yetime de sa enti me kira onidin no na me kira na masan kira odin no se na yesi bo no ha no ne kira ase enti afi emma enti ase a wo fa haban no ho no besesa emfa ho se oye kremoni ana kristoni me platform so obi a o enye asori se ye ba be ka cho se wo share sumade a wo ma ha ana wo share mpabo a wo ma ha yeni sa so everybody is welcome. But when you join us, just be ready to learn because there are always lessons. Into the air kasafa hono ye enoma ye ya enye ebi ti say aduane ebi ti say enoma ye digu ye ho ebi ti say enoma ye dware. For example, me de nyanya ye support me nyusu broni support for some years now. Me support me use ye 2 lofa sponge local support no de mo fe no broni support no e na nyanya enti we egu me kon yi me kwa mesan de egu adiem
no broni support na dey
omo ato no broni support because abrofo be je boss lofa sponge no
no we say use broni support
me can rubber there no
na omo use net no they don't use it oh
ayo
they don't use net
yen kan say broni na ya ba na
and they can say or the basa fatch fish na so the baby
ayo it's a fish net momo
ani
eno na the type of sponges are me kasetia if you say minim ba bi efiri minim de ode but we dey minim haban we minim no madina bada so oba person ne color ye fa na ba no de abere no yedi ene ne internal system we say wo di owro ne ho so it is a natural exfoliator naturally because you use the angle of natural what do we call it anatomy of plants so what do when you share haban na ade na ese no woni padua no no ne de aya wa hunu no eno ana eye won hia school book bi antimi nkyere we because Google doesn't have all these enti no sesia no ye twi obia bam na obia badwene se meme ye bibini no ma mi hia eya bibifo no ma fa usapo lofa sponge fa onyanya fa dware samena wo be dware ne nye samena wo nimade amode yeye enti mi ma ye samena me was spiritual soap ewo ho
as I know now why do you call it spiritual soap if it is soap sa anyama na mode tetale ho no na ema ne ye ne ye we it is soap why spiritual soap
metro de ntia nipa bia oya de wo wiase no your division of mind that leads to execution of what's the tax say nipa no gidi say woka say Maame Grace wa ben a me call Maame Grace in China de obeka bia metie so woka say Maame Grace oh she's just a normal person me call Maame Grace in China, she may be spitting real sense, but mintie. So in a society where people already have certain...
So it's about planning of the...
Omu wo no ma omu gidi dada. Sa wo pese wo free akire pe wo ntimi educate no.
Okay.
Ba wo ma de ogidi no, wo de ne ya adwuma Paul strategy no. I will join you. Ye nyina yan sa agbaja. Yes, and you make you say, "Hey, akwano ne na be ne yo, na be ne yo." Okofia ka che ne se fia se atarema ne hye. So I use a strategy. Nti no. Nti eno
be honest.
Very honest. And so the next other one is say, "Ye wo no ma binim wo ho a, e wo say ye makwan." Nye because yende, but because ye ntimi control bibia ebesi. No man bi so wo ho a, wo say ye makwan just because ye nye nkwa na wo wi ase. For example, menya and can obi a share gold, but obi a share gold. The internet say ha me. Menya manya into the NSM here. Make sure the benefit of wearing gold color. If you like it, we'll be joining. So the next other thing is a nipa there's a need you dino and then a year one kasa. What you eat makes you. And he say, oka say, oh, ubetimi adi momonia. Nche so moja no, be momoni moja. So ahonde a wo momoni mu no. And moja bewo.
The zero.
Yes.
Hey.
And it's sanet here. Nti so we can say wood for so pe nutrients at the mama money. Now dear. It is you labeling it so it looks nice for your consumption, but not truly very, very important. And that's what we do. I feel BB to say the kind of foods we consume, they had a name and we are giving it a name now. And we are ne ayedinu neno. They are aduane papa no, omo friend no bayifo aduane. They are bayifo aduane no, omo friend no aduane papa.
Which is what?
Which is akanchie, apreponsa, apiti, adibia nchini wom. So eto, acheke, mpihu, kubensuo, so nyam.
Kubensuo so can be
kubensuo. No. Yeah, omo label no. And
are you serious?
Oh yes.
Coconut water?
Yes, it depends on the society you are privy to.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, somehow, Mami Chiro, what is almost say coconut water, kubensuo, yetimi de uhuru yanim hunu saman for. What is I say?
No, I've heard about fufu wedru a.
Yeah.
Ya ntwitwi mu no, wudi
kubensuo
nsu.
de oho.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kubensuo. So mete sa no, mate, but me manyeni. So what do I have to do? I have to study kubensuo. Nti mafa kubensuo, ma practice it. What did I do? Kubensuo, nsuo krojin a, yentumi mfa chemical bi mfa mfra te say nsuo a ye pompe, water was pompe ma ye. So now it means that sending Yankopon si born no. Apart from it being genetically engineered, definitely kube should give natural something. I feel me use kubensuo no na me benefit here. The me here say ya odua bi efe no odi yaba. Na me say okay, efe bibi odi dia has to talk about senses and eyes or sight. So if my senses and my sight sees now and there is something that is called adiye, and there is already a fruit labeled at a year, then I should go after the
and the fruit even look like gland.
Yes, and find out why I should. So the me say, Misoki Odiaba ewo kubensuum from Sabri till Adechianopa. Na no pan me sorry na me fire. Say me the mani without anybody's instruction, but my quest to study. Me the mani no. At once or na mani no hyehyeme. But I check na me hu say efia sha say den efiri mani no ba. You see, the problem with Africa is that we are not willing to allow the processes of change among us.
Yes, we are because, too cautious.
Yes, says ahamo maniate menye oh way o goro ho wani be fira enso de ye no da bia ya choro so say ampa wani be fira ba no de ye
polished.
Good. So if you tell me how I'm going to die, I should appreciate you for telling me you are killing me and telling me when I will die instead of me finding out how not to die. That's the problem. And you know, I choose to be at this side. And me hukuru manino, I feel that very night, me so die, now it's about normal chum so many years ago. And it was like somebody telling me a dream, me sorry, and so at the end that means that OD aba means that it can really show you something that is not
move on kwa ro manum na mani nkotu nhami o. Educational platform. Ono wa bin no. Ode na ni ye chacha. Acho. See also for be that talk obi anima na ni fry okay. Sometimes
it has to be always chemical and sana disabon. One, odiaba poisonous.
know.
Two, kubensu no.
Meaning.
Anything that enters through your mouth can touch your eye. It only will give sensitivity.
Oh, dear, but the onya cold po now the two ordinary water mupo. Now a brown now normal you bring out all the flames. Yeah.
Flames, no. That's it. So I've learned that. I really love it. You know why? Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Good. Let me tell you why. I have learned a lot about odiaba, but I've never tasted it.
Really?
The Okan Nurses here, no. I will shock you within the next few days. Discovery I made the concerning odiaba.
It's very, very good, especially
yes,
it's a
because
one
I keep on thinking, say, how can I use it this way and cannot take it? But because as the ages, the uses of it no new hunting, it looks like
it's
I
there,
use it for a lot of things.
Local places. Very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, so
very, very
when
expensive.
people you are educating here and there, so
very,
people
very,
start.
very expensive.
I'm
What the tools now the nurse, especially first thing in the morning, it's so great.
Great. Thank you.
So
I think I really love this.
Okay, so your last words and then your media handles. This will start here now. Do power. Into the last words.
Okay, so I'm watching here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, viewers, for your time. I really appreciate. What I want to say is that I had a lot to say, but the time we have here is for respect. So I have respected the time, and I want to tell you that if you really want to learn something, I still have more to tell you. If I leave behind my number, do not make the mistake of just saving it or just being part of those who watch this. There is a lot that you need to know. There are a lot, and I have some. I want to add to already what you know. Mempaye ne se obi a obehwe me no obehwe ade we wotentiase a enyini nye de egina ho ebi se ewiase ewe esono obrekuo ene osono odabo ne kra se woka se ne obi aka nasem obi se bibiduro esai kidney esai liver nti wagiadi wantima misa question se eya haban de ehe ene se kidney na ntwie ba 5 months eja ne maame no fo enom ewe enwura saa odi 20 ni yekuna yente se nantwie e liver issues or kidney issues na nipa de sani anom bibiduro just 1 month na ne kidney asai. Does that mean our kidneys are so fragile? Does that mean that nantwie so onfaso mayen? How about the metabolical processes? Do they have stronger mechanisms than us? Does that mean the God who created man to take care of nantwie is stupid? You have to be thinking like mine too, because the reason why I make us a because where Jama no be a dietiao. Ye ni yade bia a nickname. I am diabetic. I am my friends say asthmatic. No wakekanudin. Do not glorify names of sicknesses. The fact that you work hospitals, I can say in Chile, ayaresa. Sometimes listening to just the most important things you should have listened to can save you from hell. Sunya kwan obefaso anoma atwa ho ahia no nyina be ye wonfaso de dua bia so wonfaso ye frɛ onipadua fa brɛ sɛ wodwene ho sɛ die nti na frɛ me nipadua na bi sɛ dua bɛn na gina ho ma me ene eye yawoda fo nyina wo dua bɛn na gina ho ma odi yaba dua ɛna kora dua sa nnua we egina ho ma wa wakɔ ahokyere mu hwehwɛ adubrafo wa wo ye yawoda ni makwan ma onyansa nyini nkoduru odoma nkoma ntiasie mu na okasa yete sɛ jata ode abofo ntenten mu kasa eno eni nimde ema enye komu asafo mu akristofo mu na me kan to dwa wo Maame Grace show so sɛ enye mra eyetebea emema no nyina nsua nyansa ma omo nyansa no nutibea bi aba bia be feel sɛ me wura be kan nyina amaye inse sɛ obehya no mra ebi sɛ oba bia ntena se ma wo mfa kasabɔ ne nsa ni fie menuanom medam ase mani aso sɛ mabaha sɛ mo hwɛ video no yie na mo share video no na maame no hu sɛ ampa metimi aka bibia ma mo atia obekɔso de ma ba ha me so my ready if you say ba bia sampa wo bia no ni papa bia pɛ hɔ enu nti frɛ me wobetumi afrɛ me wobetumi a chat me prefer WhatsApp group no timi de me number to dwa pɛ fa number no na send the hi
Maka Joseph number to dwa
because of some handles.
I'm giving you that opportunity.
I'm sorry.
His handles a number.
I'm sorry.
And social media handle is TikTok, Facebook. You see, or starting here not the power. Oh, you finish.
Since am I saying what am I kwenya? Do you know?
They doing what they can.
Thank you so much. It's in Pacho. My number is 054 621 3471. Send Maame Grace at Tiasia Mabuboy. Minim say engineers no de beto so. ama mo anya number because maame no te ase bibia e kama enti 054 621 3471 enti said be ya ubetima say because emerafo no ebia na wo twera wo nya ne yie nti maame no be boa wo no wetima nya number send hi keke na bra me group mu yankopon hira mo nti social media no me wo Facebook Kelpro chiropractic and natural remedies so and wo Facebook now YouTube doc Kelpro DOC and a KELPRO and on your friend is saying TikTok and a YouTube Kelpro TV and to call YouTube now about Kelpro TV Kelpro ni KELPRO na TV oba subscribe and no follow na waba WhatsApp and so send me di kan no me da wase
yo abusia di aka no your management for nso so asem o se o kire ade no o de ma wo kire wo se de o ye no na o kina wan hwehwe no oni wa na waye that is what I want for us enti se yemfa ne bra life a mun voting in life ne yemfa ne bra ne mbie phone lines no na mo amum bisa no mo personal questions ne eduro ni niama a mo hwehwe ni nyina no wo fra na wabisa na de obekire obia no na wa chempa cho wo koti wu eduro
pa
nti wo eduro bia bi
min ka se ni nyina bi but yare a minim no de so far say yare bi wo ho yenya hu ye
na nufu egu wo nufu be manage na falling heroes.
It depends on if the person is ready for time treatment.
Will be that
time. Yeah, but it will take time. Uji tumu kwa there definitely you see the
change. And them say them will be the benyani yesu eh. Ah yesu benyani da. Refi. Na betu me nya Muhammad photo amame.
Man kasa me magic so we draw.
Draw it me nya mo. Abusia. So that is Maame Grace and Dr. Kelvin. Or no, I'll say Kelpro. Baby I'll be call Kelpro. E bia na asem bi wa mentimi ambisa no. Ba mo fa ne bra life na me bisa no questions. Me wo questions me enu me ensa bi. E wo ho a me pese me bisa na nka me bisa na about prophecy ni ade ba ye time no. Nti I don't know. Mo de ne ba na life no me bisa no na then we open the phone lines for you to have your way with him and obaso a bia mo betumi ne na kasa no we in spectacles na say bia say we gain grounds into we feel safe now na bi obe ana obe yapon you be say wakasa yi wa dwene yeju and ye no mu hu ani ase yeah
but ye ma we no kwada ye nya next time so mutumi vote to ameyi so move
so ada blackmail ni pa na so obi bia de to chacha hey nega
so person onya ade wo nyankopon ho a gise wo hunu chacha to yes I wonya hwe
you said your papa no so ya me ma scripture so thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot. Mon voting in life na minya kwan bisa no me questions why me wo question ba ku bia me bisa no nti mo voting na me bisa no me voting me the other so if you vote then we bring him open phone lines and then we do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching your greatest. I'm always the Sun Goddess. Shalom, peace.